Hello guys, this is whbproductions. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you a really cool, awesome thumbnail design so that you can attract maximum viewers' attention. Before that, if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel for more amazing tutorials. Okay, so now we are in Photoshop and there are few basic steps and just for creating the thumbnail. There are also a few tips that I have in mind for the thumbnail. Just be sure not to make your thumbnail overcrowded. This is a very simple design and it only contains a text and a picture. So make sure the text is bold and visible and do not place too much text on the thumbnail. Otherwise it's going to look really overcrowded. So what we are going to do is press File and press New. You can name it anything. Keep the dimensions 1280 by 720 pixels and keep the resolution 1080 pixels. These are the basic dimensions for the thumbnail 16:9. Hit OK. After we are in this new document, we are first of all going to import our background. So we are going to go over here in File, Open. We're going to select this background and just hit this, unlock this layer and copy paste it by pressing Ctrl C and pressing Ctrl V over here. Just resize this background by pressing Ctrl T to free transform this layer. This looks nice. Now hit enter. After that we are going to place our text. So just click new layer over here and click on this text button. You can write anything. Just place this text wherever you want. In the center is better, unless you have like a product or a cooking show or a final cookies that you want to show. Then you would want to place your text on the right or on the left with your product or your theme of the channel is showing. So in this case I am going to just place this text over here. It's nice and bold. This font is Montserrat and I use the bold version with the text spacing as 30 and the text size as 10. So now I'm just going to create a nice overlay or gradient overlay effect for this text. You can choose any colors, but I'm choosing bright colors. It is also matching with the background of the space that I've used over here, the star space theme background. And I'm going to just make the angle as 62 because that was looking really nice. Now the final step is left, which is just to drop the shadow to make the text even more visible. Another tip that I have for you for creating the thumbnails is that you must make the text visible. For example, if you are using a dark background, then use a light color text, and if you are using dark text, then use a light colored background. Or if you have a place in the background where you can see that there's a light space, so you can use dark text over there. I'm just going to go ahead and drop a shadow for this text and just going to increase the size, spread a little. You can play around with these settings. This is just a hit and trial method, so you can just play around with this setting. I'm going to add another drop shadow effect, and I'm going to increase the size as well as the spread and the distance. Also, I'm going to increase the opacity. So it's looking like the text is floating on the background. So this is looking really nice. You can add a third drop shadow, but it's going to be a bit excessive, but you can try as well. Change the opacity, but two are more than enough. Two are more than enough for this, but you can, if you want, you can add a third one. Just play around with these settings, and this is the drop shadow effect in the layer styles, and here you have it. This is the thumbnail. Another tip that I have is that use a nice background for the thumbnail, because it is going to really attract attention. Let's suppose you have a cooking channel, and you would probably want your final dish on the background. So if your final dish is over here somewhere, then you would want to place your text in bold, where it doesn't cover the final dish. So also another tip that I have for you is that stick with one font. Do not overload the entire thumbnail graphic with many fonts and many different sizes. First, if you are beginning this Photoshop and thumbnail designing, then just stick with one type of font and one size. So I've used one font in one size, and it's looking really good. So this was the basic thumbnail designing. So I hope you liked this video. Please subscribe and like this video and share it as much as you can. And also let me know in the comments what you would like to see next. Thanks for watching.